Hello, swivel heads. It's Greg Allison, Green Greg's Garden Worm Farm. We're doing today for Woden's Woken World Wednesday's 9 p.m. meeting. We're going to keep this one a little short tonight, under an hour, because I thought it might make sense to do the other prayer service as a separate meeting, and we're going to do an Eastern and a Central time. So I'll just keep that one going solid, so everybody else can rejoin that session from this session, and I'll repeat that toward the end. For those that are just chiming in and seeing this video for the first time, going, Greg, what you doing? This is crazy. What's this? Hey, I like alliteration, guys. Give me a break. Hey, Gil. I said Gil's. Well, let's see who all's in the house. So y'all know that this is my prayer sessions are not specific to any religion. It's open. And we will say a prayer at the end of this for the people in this session who want a prayer. So we'll do that. But let's see. Who all do we have in here real fast? Let's see, Michael Bissett. Hello. And hello, Carmen. And hey, go around when, well, video starts now. Hello, Donald Franks. Fast Red. Well, good evening. Yeah, thank you for asking people to hit the like button. That's good. Appreciate that. And Granny, hey Granny, good to see you again. We've been missing you. And James Couch says howdy. Let's see. Looks like YTube got their kinks worked out. Well, maybe. But they threw me for a loop because when I was trying to set these live sessions on my phone, they moved all the buttons around. I couldn't find the buttons to set it up for a bit. And I was trying to set up two tonight and do it in a hurry while I was also trying to post this video I did of Gail. And so suddenly I found myself juggling a lot of stuff, and I wasn't able to find what I was needing. It wasn't right where I was used to it. And that got to be a little bit confusing. Vivian, thank you for asking. For saying you already smashed the like button. Thank you very much. I don't know there was an outage. Yeah, YouTube was having some issues. I don't know. Maybe it's because they were scrambling the buttons to confuse me. That's very presumptuous. I mean, yes. Some must have hit the like button more than once. Well, there's no problem with that, but I think there was people that came in and out. Oh, I got to be buffering. I'll set this thing up on the right rotation. I'll try to do it on the next video. So, anybody, Greg, I hate your rotation. Well, once it gets started, I can't do anything about it. So, my bad. I was in a big hurry to get in here, and I wasn't thinking. So, my bad. I apologize, but I can't see more of the text different messages from everybody. And yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? Vicky, how are you doing? Rastafarian, lots of hearts there, green hearts and aliens and different things. Prayers. How the cold press juice delivery coming? Oh, that sounds good. Vicky, can't stay tonight. Can't charge iPad. Oh, well, you know what? This phone I'm on is not even halfway charged up, so I'm not going to be moving around much tonight. I've got it plugged in. Hopefully, it will stay charged. I got another session coming up. That's Daniel. How you doing, buddy? And sorry, been poorly. Okay, Granny. I was worried about you. Hope you're doing better now. Buffering a little, I bet. Yeah, Daniel YT had some issues. And Evening says Jeff Outdoors. So, well, guys, since we had our last Woden's Woken World Wednesdays, the world's been walking, rocking. Let's just do one die. Those are message retracted. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to find my eyeballs to read some of these messages. So we've got. I did a veterans video today. My videos not been doing that good lately. I did a veterans tribute to veterans this morning, and to this point in time, it's got less views than I normally get in an hour. Only 363 views. The one I did on the Caribbean is at 1,400. That should be sitting at 2,000. The one I did at the toothbrush tree, the black gum tree, which is a video I promised for a long time. It's only got 794. Some of my videos just aren't performing like normal. My performances, I didn't mean to start that. The performances per video are down. A lot of people are telling me they're not getting notifications. I'm just seeing a lot of stuff here, and it's got me concerned. Another thing that's concerned me is my subscriptions have dropped by about 200 in the last few days. 200 down. I've never had a drop like that. In fact, by this time I should have been several hundred up. I've never had something like that. So I'm really concerned for my channel, and it seems like something's happening that maybe the powers that be don't like what I'm saying. My channel may be at risk. It may just go poof. I don't know what's happening here, guys. They don't like me putting stuff out, and the algorithms are really spanking me hard, it seems. So I need some help and support, guys. Share my videos, share them widely. Uh, and I've heard other channels, I don't know. There's been a couple of the channels kind of laughing at the channels that they said they're having problems, but maybe they're more middle of the road, and I'm buffering, of course. buffering, and that's something. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's like I'm in and out, in and out. Hi, Cassandra. How you doing? Problems here in BC too. Wow, desert's been messing with everyone in YouTube. Yeah, guess so. So, oh well, I don't know. There's some channels that just aren't going to have any problems. But if you're out there trying to tell people what's going on, this is there. Here it comes. Don't say none of that on that channel. There's nothing about keeping your eyes wide open and head on a swivel. It's coming. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming at us, it seems. Holy smoke. And this year been something, 2020. Yeah. Always look forward to 2020 for years because 2020 just sounded perfect vision. 2020, perfect vision. The future, great sight. Yay, what we're seeing don't look pretty though. Yeah, maybe we are getting perfect vision. Maybe we're really seeing under the hood and seeing the world for what it is for those of us that can see. Maybe it means that things are coming out. But holy smoke, isn't that rough? Yeah. Jeez. And they're throwing it at us. Keeps kicking me out. Uh-oh, Desert Rose. Well, see there, that's what we're talking about. Something's going on. Ancient Rosewater. Well, hello. That's an interesting title. Ancient Rosewater. So we have two roses in here now. And there's another rose on our channel. She shows up. So we got Desert Rose. Yeah. Okay. All righty. So, Free Life Taz is, hey, fellow swivelheads. Hey. There you go. That's how I started the video. Consider Discord and other platforms. I can't load Discord on my main computer because it was already loaded, and I can't. I went in to take it off, but I went in to delete it, but it somehow it wouldn't entirely delete, and it's got an executive file that's always running, and so I can't do anything with Discord, not on my main computer. I tried. So I want to do that. I really want to run Discord for several reasons, for several different things, but no luck. It just won't let me do it right now. So maybe I just need to go out and change that computer or do something with it. I got a couple other computers. Maybe I can get them going on these laptops. But I don't know. It's kind of aggravating. Michael Carver, how you doing, buddy? Much respect. Thank you. And roses for everyone, says Desert Rose. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. 1111. I when I was in the Army, we had this, when I was in Alaska, we had this APO address. And it's so that you could send mail to that address and it'd be within the United States, and I could send it overseas. And the postage would be the same. Now, Alaska is a state, and really postage rates aren't any higher in Alaska, but I had an APO address in the Army. My APO address was APO 115 or 511. I believe it was 511. Fort Greely, oh yeah, it's 511, Fort Greely, Alaska. And my dad had an 11 his birthday. My youngest daughter's got 11 her birthday. And I just started having 11s pile up on me, and addresses and queue numbers and boxes I'd get. And then I just started seeing 1111 together. Wait a minute, what is this? And just kept seeing it and kept saying, I was already getting suspicious. And I just started noticing it constantly. 1111, 1111, 1111. What in Sam Hill is going on? What does this mean? It's just showing up too much. It's got to mean something. What is it? And then a little bit later, a few months, a year or so, maybe, I start noticing other people saying they're seeing these numbers 1111. I thought it was just me. This is weird. And you hear, umpteen different interpretations of what it means. Quite a few different interpretations. So I'm going, highly interesting. What do y'all think 1111 means? So we know the armistice was signed on 1111. that ended at least the Western theater of World War One. Well, it didn't actually end World War One, which is what a lot of people think, but it brought a lot of it to closure. And my grandfather was in. Uh, he was over there in Europe during World War One, France and Germany area, mostly France, I guess. Um, my dad walked over a lot of the same places that his dad did. One World War later. 22. Who's Woden? Hey, at least that alliterates there. The kind garden stuff. See, the whole thing is Woden's Woken World Wednesday. It alliterates. I love alliteration. I have long written alliteratively. Of course, my last name is Allison. I can say Allison always alliterates. Oh, so there's that. Um, a lot of people have teased me and call me Gandalf. A few have called me Woden or Santa Claus. And it just so happens that uh, one of the principal figures in the creation of Santa Claus is the Odin Woden character. Is also used as the one of the bases for Gandalf. Uh, so I just thought, okay, I was just having some fun with it, uh, and it's just kind of interesting. Turns out I've got lots of Viking blood in me, which I didn't know originally, but it kind of made sense. I was always kind of suspicious until my first. Um, Maybe on my dad's too. My dad's side's got a lot of Scottish in it, so probably there too. And after I moved to Alaska, which I went to after I got that tapestry and lived in Alaska 2 years, I took to that kind of like a fish to water. When I came home to Alabama, just riding in the pickup truck through the town I was born in with the windows rolled down, I got heat exhaustion. And I was about 23-year-old. And it's like, oh, I was like a limp noodle. I was just right close to having full blown heat stroke, and all I was doing was sitting in the shade, riding in a pickup truck. Well, I was driving, but it's like everything was power with the windows rolled down. And I had just a few years earlier been out in a hot hay field, cutting, raking, baling hay, throwing bales of hay up on top of a wagon. I mean, days it'd be 100 degrees. It wasn't 100 degrees. It was hot, but you know, I had adapted. I had adapted. I had adapted to Alaska like a fish to water, and I could. The first summer, I heard the first summer back was always rough. I always heard it, but I had no idea. No, now, I think it was rougher on me than a lot of people. I really think it was. It really got me. Couldn't voice. Sorry, says Rustafarian. Oh, Rustafarian, what's going on? Oh, I could voice now at it's 3 a.m. in the UK. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. 1111 as auspicious sign means a guardian spirit is with you. That we can use, Desert Rose. Guardian spirit. Kind of like Odin says, Scowling Wolf. With that name, I suppose you would. You know, I've kind of taken some of the Professor Dumbledore. I've taken to some of the old Viking folk music. I think it's kind of interesting. And there's some artists that like to play, and they get out up there in Norway and places where there's the mountains, and it looks just like Alaska. You know, imagine living in a Christmas card 9 years out of the year. I've done that for 2 years. Yeah, 1111 is the source. It's very open to intention. My friends, that is exactly what we're going to do at 11:11 tonight. We're going to draw power from the source and toss our intention into the universe for a better universe. That is exactly what we're going to do. And that's the friend. Love Greg GG. He is Defo, resonates. Yeah, there you go. Desert Rose. When I hear sirens, Archangel is around. Yeah, there you go. When the bell rings, the angel gets a swing. So when you hear the sirens, the archangel's around. There you go, Granny. Oh, good. Thank you, lady. It's always been 11:11, twice a day somewhere. You're right about that. Judy, how you doing? Nice to see you. This is the Judy that I interviewed on my channel some time back, Judy McDowell, that had the. Why don't you change your screen name, Judy? It's the same. It's our Judy from way back, who we all prayed for so much. Bless her heart. Let's see. Papa's backyard garden, having fun and smiling. That's a long name. You are aware. For and all the states voting for Biden. Ooh, boy, I got a lot of heat for putting out that last video, a couple of videos talking about the election. Um, yeah, that's still all up in the air, to be honest. It's still really up in the air as to what's going to come out of that. Uh, in the 11:11 session tonight, the prayer is not to focus on the means, it's to focus on the ends, the intention. We'll leave it to the universe to figure out how we're going to get there. The intention is to pray for peace, prosperity, and liberty. Liberty, peace, and prosperity. I think they all go hand in hand, and we need them. We need them in this world. We need liberty. Our liberties are under erosion. For those that don't know, uh, uh, some of us, including Gail, was involved with me in founding this Freedom Restoration Foundation. Uh, and, and we're out there working this, and we have a Facebook site now, and some of you, like Dan, are in our Facebook site. Appreciate that. If you're not email me at HalFiSpace down the road. And we're also still, and put freedom in the title if you're interested in that, or if you're interested in the survival tribes, put tribes. Our lists are coming together now. I had some volunteers that thought the right thing to do was put everybody in different folders for different states, and it's like, no. And I found out what they were doing, what was taking us long. It's like, oh my God, no. You just made it harder. Excel sorts all that stuff like instantly. I've been wanting an Excel spreadsheet so I can coordinate with people. And, I kept thinking they were putting all this in Excel, and they weren't. It's going in Excel now. I've got another volunteer who's also active. Well, actually, it's both of my key volunteers on this are active and are Scaling Wolf leaving us. Who's leaving? Scaling Wolf. Well, it's pink noise time for bed. From Wet Wells, Land of Dragons. Hey, Woden is the Germanic Anglo-Saxon name for Odin. And originally, he also was known as Wodenos, hence Wednesday. Wednesday, it came from Wodenos. There were several names that Odin went by, including Wotan, which was also a Mayan name of a Mayan god who was very Nordic looking. Kind of interesting. So let's see. Hi, Santa Claus. Thank you for explaining to me how to live off the matrix. There you go. Now we're talking, Martha. That's what it's all about. Cody. Hey, hello. How you doing? Good night and God bless. Oh, you saying hi and bye all at once? I have been praying, Greg. I need to give you a call when would be good. Wow, Cody, all time's tough for me right now. I'm super busy. But I was hoping your mom would re-email me because that original email is somewhere down. So much email. So it's going to take me forever to dig it back up. Do you have my phone number, Cody? Tomorrow, let's see. I've got to run. Let me think, Cody. Give me a second. Call me at 7. Yeah, that'll work. Call me at 7 tomorrow. If I don't get you, I'll call you. If you don't get me, call me back. Do you have my number? Anyway, I'm watching you salute to vets on my TV while I'm watching you live. Well, that is cool. All right, Cody, good. I thought maybe I'd give that to y'all a while back, and he's been growing, selling worms. And his mama's got some book venture, and I was wanting to talk to her about that. And I almost dropped the ball on them. Daniel Tweet said, just got dropped off. I had to rejoin. That's interesting. And Vinegary, let's see. Sorry if I messed that up. Hey, good evening, all. Glad I have the chance to stay remember and honor our fallen vets. Yeah, see, that kind of fits in with the 11/11 of armistice. So that's kind of what's the Veterans Day here. Shutting YouTube down was a signal. Jeremiah. We decoded it already. I bet you did, Mr. Gamatcha. I bet you decoded this 11/11 thing too. All right. So what else we got? Free Life Taz. Okay. Got Remembrance Day. It is. So I did a video today on tribute to vets. Got a lot of vets in my family. My granddad, my dad, myself, my son, my brother, my nephew, and a bunch of uncles, and God knows who all else. Lots of vets in my family. Mostly Army, except my uncles on my mom's side tend to favor the Air Force. And I'm drinking the Nectar of Life water from a solo cup. Now, some of you may recall my little session where I talked about the universe in the solo cup, right? YouTube is dropping all the prayer events today. Oh, really? Thanks for doing the prayer session. Sally, I hope I don't get drunk. So a lot of people have been trying this today. It was interesting. But yeah, I'm glad I kind of wish now I'd gotten a little bit more into it than what I did. Very interesting. I was always, when I was in high school, I studied military strategy quite a bit. I had like 4 books on military strategy, and I was a big Civil War buff, if you will. I like refer to as a war against the states. And let's see. Jeremiah says, I love all of you and I hope that you are in the place in your hearts and minds. There you go. So I said, Greg, did you stop basic training? Greg, did they stop basic training in the Army? Well, I don't know what they're doing with the COVID. I don't see how they could stop basic training. I just don't see that. Don't see that at all. I imagine that's still going on. Lots of military in my family. Hey, thank you there, Desert Rose. God above all else, says Paul. There you go. So, I went. It's been basic training. I think in some services it may go a little easier than others, like the Air Force. So, all right, I'm not seeing any messages here. Let's hit this button. Once I start hitting that button, it's going to really limit everything. So we need to kind of watch the time tonight because I need to end this session early enough to start the other session. And I thought it was important that we have a separate prayer here for people's needs and just general things like that. And then we do a session kind of more dedicated to the 1111 peace, prosperity, and liberty, and talk some more about this stuff there. And holy smoke, it's kind of warm in here. Guys, I'm going to turn on the fan. I don't know what it is. It's November, but this November right now it's kind of warm. You know, Novembers can do that. We had a cool spell, but all this stuff coming up out of the Gulf, we've got a lot of tropical storms down there just pushing the air up this way. And that air it tended to be a little bit on the warm side. There we go. A little fan down here, get it going, pushing more air around. You can turn on my ceiling fan up there. That thing makes a lot of racket when I turn it on. Back in the old days when I was on Rex's show, people go, oh my gosh, if you turn on the fan, everything will blow away. Most time I was on there, I had both these fans running hard. I'm always laughing to see those comments. Mr. Woden, says Martha. Hello, and thank you. Warm at Fort Morgan today. Imagine so. Go greater creator. Amen to that. And amen to Paul for saying God above all else. Amen to all of that. Wow. And Tyler says, glad I made it here. Glad you're here. Yeah, you got to turn on the fan too, huh, Sally? Yeah, I'm getting toasty in here. I don't know what the temperature is. Felt like it was cooling off a little bit outside, but it just kind of comes and goes. Just depends on which way the wind blows. So, let's see. I'm going to turn on this monitor. I'm going to see the time a little better. It is 9:26, I believe. So I want to end this session early enough. Just give us a little time before the next one. I think that'll be a good, smart move for us. Bit warm tonight. Amen to that. Been a bit warm last couple nights. So, well, yeah, who knows what this election process is going to do. You know, there is claims of improprieties and fraudulent practices in a lot of the polling places. And all the president's got to do is create enough doubt to get that in the court system and get recounts. If there's just, they say they can't make a determination, it goes to the House of Representatives to vote. And in the House of Representatives, it's not every representative gets a vote. They get to only choose one delegate from each state. If they do that, Trump will get reelected. just like that. I don't know, some crazy stuff. Um, so we don't know, all these pronouncements. Every time I look at YouTube videos where they're talking about the elections, it on the bottom, just like all the other announcements they made. Oh, the AP has the call the election. Basically, AP has said blah 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 blah. So really, well, since when does AP have a spot in their constitution? They don't. Uh, so it's amazing. It's almost like anything that they put on the bottom as a banner on the bottom of the videos makes me really suspicious because they use the WHO quite a bit, right? Buffering. We'll see how it all comes out in the end. I hear you, Judy. I hear you. Well, guys, I'm really concerned about our Second Amendment, big time. That one worries me. And I think that trampling on that will cause more consternation in this country than one can imagine. It will not be pretty, I don't think. So, yeah, Trump did it pretty interesting 4 years ago. So, if it ends the overseas wars with Trump, that's a good thing. Yeah, Tyler, there's a lot to be concerned about. No kidding. Here is something to think about. Okay, Sally, let's hear it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of content out there on the internet. I'm not going to make that the subject of this program. I might do another one about later. But wow, it's like anytime you step into this topic, you're going to be stepping on somebody's feelings and nerves, and it's not a pretty picture. But that talks about the division we have in this country. It's a bit scary. We are very divided, and so there's always pressures and possibilities that things could explode, even possibly up to a civil war. We don't want to go there. That would be the other thing you can imagine. We don't want that. No, that's why we need to pray tonight at 11:11 for peace, prosperity, and liberty. We need all three of these things, and let's just focus on the end goal of it, not the ways of getting there. Box. There you go. There you go. Well, the problem is that if he passes that law, will you hide stuff or what you do with it? If you got it, if they can find it in any way in the world, you're a felon. Some of these laws that automatically make millions of people in America felons. Imagine that. That was my grandson. He was a couple years old. With a mesh garbage can over his head. He thought he was a spaceman. And there's some of my family. Yeah, this mug is old. I got a granddaughter that's 2 years old. It's my oldest daughter's baby. She's bigger than he was then. So that was interesting. That's an old mug, old family mug my daughter gave me. All right, let's see. What's everybody saying? What if they took down the history statues for future generations? They took away history books. What kind of history would they be taught? Anything they want to tell them? It'd be grounded in whatever. It'd all be relative, which is scary. Might not be the real history. Quite frankly, a lot of times what they teach isn't the real history. Judy, Civil War. Don't like the war between the states. All right, talking about Civil War coming up. The leader of the humans against the AI robots. Humans unite. Oh, John Connor. Oh, good. I'm glad John Connor's here tonight. We need you, buddy. There you go. You're at the right place at the right time, buddy. Dylan's want to make a list of Trump supporters. Yeah, see, that's scary. That is, well, they already have. The if you contribute, the Federal Elections Commission takes your name, and now they've actually, and you can find exactly wherever Trump supporter lives on a map, how much they gave and when they gave. So if they're going to have gangs going around in the future attacking people, see, that's why privacy matters. And I've done these videos talking about the World Economic Forum's goal. They got a website, World Economic Forum says it's 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and I've never been happier. Yeah, right. That's some propaganda they're trying to promote. What does that mean? They want to get rid of all property in 9 years? That's scary, right? Soulseye, how you doing? I'm late. Glad I didn't miss the whole show. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. So We've got two of our ministers in the house tonight, and that's something we need. Soulseye and Desert Rose are both Unitarian ministers. Do we have any other ministers in our presence tonight? We used to have old country prepper, Southern prepper minister would come in a lot. So I haven't seen him in a few sessions. I hope he's okay. When do you think AI goes live, online control the military? Just algorithms, John. It may look alive, but it's never truly alive. It just has the appearance of it. It's an illusion. So there you go. Scratch waves. How about that? How you doing, Scratch? Soulseye hugs you all. Thank you, Soulseye. So there's so much happening right now. Let's see. Caleb, my youngest, is getting his master's in ministry in theology. Oh, nice. It's 9:34. So I would say at about 9:45 we'll do a prayer request and see where everybody's at. We'll do our little prayer, and maybe we'll give it 10 minutes and come back on. Does that sound good to everyone? Give everybody a little break for next session, and then come back on at 10 my time. It'll be 11 Eastern. Maybe we'll give it a little bit longer break. Scratch, Scratch said, all good. Thank you, Gigi. Hope you're doing well. But all right. John, I love your show. Bless your heart. Hey, John, the good thing about being an electrical engineer, see, I studied electrical and computer engineering, and I just studied the very basics. The basis of the digital computer is the arithmetic logic in it. It's only capable of what they call adding ones and zeros, but it's truly just collating high and low voltages. That's all it does, and it does it in a method. It's an addition. Multiplication is just lots of additions. Subtraction is just adding a negative number, and division is just a whole lot of adding the negative numbers. That's all it is. Everything is nothing but low voltages being collated through logic gates, and according to nothing else. That's all it's got. But it can look very sophisticated because it does it all so fast and so much of it, and you can line all the strings up and all the data in such a way that you have great displays and pictures and all these things. That's the way things get presented, the format of things, and and it happens so fast to our eyes. It all looks so sophisticated. It's fast. It's powerful. It does have that as sophistication, but at its heart, it's about as simple as you can get. Now with qubits, you'll be able to have a bigger alphabet than 1 and 0. And with neural networks, it may be possible to do true parallel processing. Parallel processing is done today just by doing one thing fast a little bit and then doing another thing fast a little bit. And 60 hertz. It looks like the parallel processing, but it really isn't. But neural networks really could probably do that and begin to more resemble the human mind in their operations. But there's a long way to go on that. And I still don't see it being sentient unless some evil spirit from the outside decides, hey, I'm going to get in this machine. I'm going to operate from it and freak everybody out. I'll get inside this machine. I'll take over the world. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe that's the beast, the beast in the Bible creates the machine, the robot, the Antichrist. You know, he makes a statue and makes it talk. And Hebrew, they've been some people that follow Kabbalah and things like that, especially the ones that are into the, what do they call it, spirit cooking. Yeah, how nasty! That's a nasty thing, spirit cooking. They're trying to bring clay dolls to life. They call them golems. That's the ghost in the machine. Yeah, they're trying to bring these little clay things they create, bring them to life. Hey, Greg, how you doing? But so far, they don't seem to have had much success with that. Amanda, how you doing, friend? So let's see, what else we got here? Golems. Everybody heard of a Golem 2020? What a show! No kidding. Yes, a nut show. Thank you, Granny. So right. Smash the like button, everyone. That really does help my algorithms. You're so right. And I need all the help I can get right now because my channel is dying. I'm losing subscribers left and right. My videos are getting less views. I'm not getting the help I used to get. I'm getting in a sore spot, guys, so help me out. Share my videos as much as you can. These chats make you feel like life is normal. You know, see why is out. That's why we do this. That's why I keep this going. I don't lose subscribers every time I do these things, but it's a chance to be family. We're building a family here. And the friendships, camaraderie we feel amongst each other. It's just so powerful. It renews me to have these, and I know it does y'all. John, I'm a jeweler and an old skateboarder. I'm just playing around. I love the movie Terminator. Yeah, that was an interesting movie, John. Interesting movie. No kidding. I just started focusing the Vex. Yeah, well, you might want to join our Freedom Restoration Foundation. Man, then the sun returns and mails hell, and it's dark as Yeah, sound like some lines out of a song. Lady Dagger status. Hello. Definitely. All right. What you responding to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the family thing that I just read. That's what we're in here for. And, you know, oh, Amanda. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Amanda just gave us a super chat. $50. Holy smoke. Thank you, Amanda. That is so lovely. You're so sweet. Have awesome holidays, mate. Well, it's Veterans Day. You know, as a veteran, it is my holiday. I actually slept in a little bit late, but I was up really late. Or shall I say early this morning. I don't know how you want to look at that. I've not been getting much sleep of late, so I slept in just a little bit. I still only got about 5 hours. I was up way too late. Got too many irons in the fire, guys. The tribe gathers. Indeed. And Stepperts, how you doing? Says, I think I'll make brownies while I wait for 11. Then I can pray and munch. There you go. Now, Rainbow Food Rocks in here. She'll talk to you about how to breathe and how to sit and focus yourself best when you're meditating or praying. Please hang in there, Mr. Santa Claus, Mr. Wizard, because you have the bee's knees and all the honey in the world, what you were drinking. It's just the honey of life and all your good intentions. The guy, he is the only one I trust, and a few others. Well, thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Yeah, Amanda, Amanda's really special. And she's in a lot of channels, and she's a great moderator. Got beautiful children and beautiful soul. She's really trying her best for the world. She's come to us all the way from Australia. And let's see, Philly 369 Garden. Hello all, round 2. There you go. Yeah, isn't that awesome? So everybody's giving hearts to Amanda. Let's see, Pop made it home. Humble. Soul's Eye says, thank you for service and all who served. And thank you, and everybody in here that served, I also thank you. Back to bed for me, feeling a bit queasy tonight. Okay. Sonia, let's pray for Sonia tonight. You know what, it's 9:42 in about 3 minutes. Everybody's got a prayer request. Tell me. Just got here and was thinking that Greg needed some sleep. And that's coming from Morning Light. Isn't that funny? Morning Light. So, Lady Dagger says, good night, Sonia. Yeah, good night, Sonia. We'll say a prayer for Sonia. Warm down under. Sun is a killer this year. You're entering the summertime. You're in spring. We're in fall here, and it's still a little bit warm up here, too. We've had a cold spell, but now it's warmed up. So we thought we was going to have a hard winter. I just buffered. But it turned out that it mild out. We actually had our hottest day of the year after that. After the coldest day. The hottest day came after the coldest day. Isn't that weird? And it was also in November. It's not got that hot this month. I don't think it will. It ain't got that cold either. So this month is kind of milder overall, and I'm not complaining with that. Not at all. So, I wonder how everything's going over here. And so, all right, what else we got for prayer sessions here? So we know morning light, sweet dreams, and sweet tummy. Have a cup of peppermint tea, says Lady Dagger status. There we go. Odds of March getting a good pump in the gym. All right, good for you. That's everything normal at the moment, despite the threats of shutdowns by the governor. Yeah, that's another thing. We have more of those coming. Scratch. Makes me sad thinking about elites saluting the lost, saluting them while taking away the freedoms they died for. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Well, that's what we need to stand up against. So what else we got here? Aircon broke. Air conditioner broke. Air conditioner was invented by a doctor in Florida. Say a prayer for humanity for me, and we'll do that tonight. So we're going to do a little prayer session now, then we'll come back, and then we'll do one 11:11. Peace, productive prosperity. There you go, Greg. I brought hermit crabs yesterday, and they're boring everyone. What? Boring hermit crabs? They live? I assume you meant as live crabs, not to eat. Little hermit crabs, I don't know them to be all that big. When you crawl in all those little seashells and skitter around, right? Let's see. It will get down to 14 here tonight. Yow. Okay, you are getting chilly where you're at. And just planted some elephant garlic yesterday before the rain today. I got a bunch coming up. I'm about to plant some more next weekend. Michael Archangel is awesome. There you go, John. Rounded out this energy. My daughter's whole family are exposed to the C word. Okay, let's pray for Granny's daughter's family. Let's pray for your daughter, I believe. See, I'm going to try giving up my typos. Out of control. Oh, scratch. Hey, I'm always full of typos. I can't hardly type on these little keyboards. All right. Thank you, Echo in the Forest. 14 vegetables. Or give them some. Says Echo in the Forest. Why don't you have chickens? That's just one more thing to do, Sally. I'll have to in the future. Oh, Top Knot, how you doing, buddy? $3 from Top Knot. Well, thank you so much, Top Knot. You're awesome, man. Top Knot and Amanda B. Pray for me. Mom Leslie has had breathing problems. Okay, Rastafarian's mom, Granny's family, mom. 75 in Houston, says Greg. Yeah, Scratch. Been there, done the typos. Yeah, I'm always doing typos. Good to see you, Top Knot. Very much so. Always good to see. Someone in my office got it, but I haven't. But I have been home remotely. Yeah, me too. That's a good thing. Wiener dog passed away. I don't know. Oh, the Rainbow Bridge. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Wise Al, of the Rainbow Bridge. I know what you're talking about. Tyler Arnold. Yep. I had the C word too, and my kids didn't get it. Are you okay? Granny had to deal with that. We've had it's 48 minutes into the call here. We're going to do a quick prayer session, and we're going to drop out for a little bit and come back at 10 Central Time, which will be 11 Eastern, and that'll put us in position to aim for the 11:11 prayer on Eastern Time, and we will stay on live with that, and then we'll do the 11:11 prayer uh, for Central Time also. So we'll do two 11:11 prayers, 11:11, 11:11. I need tea made. There's my grandma. She's 102. Okay, and top knot. Yeah. Oh, 102 got diagnosed. Oh my gosh, bless her heart. All right, top knots. We're gonna be praying for top knots grandma. Definitely pray for top 102. Well, bless her. That is a blessing to be 102. So let's hope she can do it. Now let's pray for everyone. First, my daughter says so that she's texted. She's suddenly falling from a bad flu or cold. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry. Okay. Lost your wrench. Oh, Judy. Well, there you are with your previous. I don't know, how'd you lose your wrench? Whoops. Hang on. Oh no, I messed up. No. Come on, I messed up, Judy. I was trying to make you a moderator. All right, now you're a moderator. All right. Judy had the bug too. All right, Judy, you should show up with a wrench next time you make it up. There you go. All right, now I should give you a wrench on your other name too. All right, let's do a quick prayer session, guys. Just a couple minutes or so. I'm not going to time it. Let's just do a prayer session right now. Pray for everyone that asked for prayers. All right, everyone. Here's the plan. Everyone. We're going to end this session, and I want everybody to come back. Come back, all of you. Come back at the top of the hour. Try to get everyone get on. Let's all be here. But in the meantime, share the link to this with your friends, your social media. The more people we can get involved with these prayers, the more powerful they're going to be. We're trying to focus attention to put the world in a better spot. Namaste. Absolutely. We want the world in a better spot. And that's why we're going to do these prayer sessions. So this all come back at the top of the hour. I'm going to bring it in under a different title. The link is already out there for that video to start. And we'll go live. And we'll keep it live for a little over an hour. So as we'll go to the 11:11 Central Time to you. 11:11 Eastern and 11:11 Central. We'll cover them both. And if somebody else is going to do an 11:11 Mountain Time, we may all jump to that channel. I think Rex might do that. He had talked about it. I don't know if he's put anything out on that yet. Let me click on the leak project and see if there's any notice. Don't see it. Okay. All right. Wow, my session with Gail don't have that many views on it. Interesting. I'm not getting enough views on these videos, guys. Let's share these videos, guys. Let's try to get the views back up. My channel is losing members like a rock dropping out of the sky. And the viewership's dropping too, so y'all help me out. All right, everyone, let's go for a little bit, and we'll be back at the top of the hour. Everybody come back in. Please join the next session at the top of the hour. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. And God bless everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.